Hello there, everybody. My name is Zalrok. Welcome to the table. I hope you're all doing well. Today we're going to be doing something amazing, something I haven't been doing in a long ass goddamn time. We're going to be playing some D&D, and I am your dungeon master for tonight. I hope you enjoy the game. I need to fix my stupid camera. I hear stuff in the background. It's kind of annoying. But anyway, let's
I can hear you.
get into the game.
There, okay.
Hello there.
There it is. Alright.
We're live.
Hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi, friends.
Keelan, could you do push to talk, please? I hear your background noise. Speaking of which, push to talk would be great.
Say again?
Push to talk would be great for everybody, please. Just remember that you are on push to talk. Alright, I guess Milo isn't going to be here.
That's a shame.
It is very much a shame. So, everyone's characters are done?
Yes.
As far as I can tell.
Hello there. Alright, so to start off with, you guys are here on this continent. It's unnamed, it's newly it's a newly found place, but it has weird regions where it's mountainous tundra, forested swamp, desert hills, or dunes, I should say, and forested hills. So it's quite an interesting place, and the middle of the continent is like the one place where they all kind of cancel out in each other, allowing the guild hall to be built. So now, introduce your characters, everyone. Hello?
Hello.
I'm not coming through?
No, I can, if I turn the sound up on the stream that I got open in the other window, which I'm not watching for obvious reasons, but I can hear you there.
I only get
That
silent.
is weird. Okay, is this better?
Yeah, I heard you there.
Okay, I...
Wait. Do you have the link for the stream somewhere? Oh wait, I found it.
It is in self-promotion. Also, apparently, I never posted the Twitch TV link in my promotion, which is really dumb. So, oh well.
Hey, it's first night of streaming. It's D&D Technical Difficulties, Episode 1.
Alright, I guess I'll repeat myself. So, you guys are up on this continent here. It's newly discovered. It does not have a name. It has 4 different regions, as some of you natives know. The mountainous tundra, forested hills, forested swamp, and desert hills or dunes. Basically desert, and a desert area in the south. You don't know why it's the specific makeup. You don't know why it's circular shaped, but it's full of weird, interesting monsters and areas. You just don't know why it's there.
How did we get there?
For you guys, for Morthus and for Aliceville, as well as Krarsantan, I guess you guys came over here from a different area where you guys were living. They were like, oh, there's an interesting place that adventurers can make a name for themselves. Well, let's go here.
Alright.
It's a fledgling guild hall. There's enough for like every type of class and race. There's some humans in the guild hall itself, but a lot are natives of the continent. Like there's way more bugbears, Goliaths, etc. running the place than there are humans.
So I'm not the only 30-foot giant in the room.
Yes. Well, Goliaths aren't 30 foot though.
I'm not the oversized one here, though.
Yes, considering the paladin is a bugbear. He's around the same size as you, but not quite.
7'4".
Yes. And then there's the Crowan, who can fly, and he's also a native here. He lived up in the mountainous tundra. He knows that area pretty well. So there's quite a few number of jobs you guys can do. They're all separated by their different zones. Like, what do you guys want to do?
Just a quick technical question, if I may. How do I see the other people on that thing? Like, how can I see their class or something?
You can in character ask them what their class is.
I see. So you don't see it. You just like basically blindly meet them and follow them and stuff like that.
We're all just going to conveniently pick the same quest.
Okay,
basically.
I got it.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Do we already know each other, or are we meeting for the first time?
I'm gonna say that you guys are, since you all are level 1 adventurers, you guys don't know each other off the bat. You guys all joined at nearly the same week, but you're the only party of adventurers so far, and you could party up if you want to, but if you want to be separate parties, go right ahead. It just makes it difficult for you.
I feel more comfortable in a group. I don't know about the rest of you.
There are safety in numbers.
Uh, can you try to talk again on the mic?
Who?
The last person who talked.
I think that would be me.
Okay, now because you're interrupting, you have an interrupting connection or something.
Weird.
Okay, so presumably we are in the guild hall, right?
Yes.
Are we all in the same room? Did we just happen to like sit in the same room?
Let me paint this scenario for you guys. You're in the tavern of the guild hall, eating or drinking, whichever, and your character notices a Goliath sorcerer along with an Eric Corcoran bug bear paladin that you can and a tiefling bard who came with you from the mainland, as well as the bugbear paladin. The bugbear paladin himself looks like a pretty haunted character. He didn't really interact with you much on the ship coming over. The Eric Cochran is a ranger, from what you can tell. Let's see, yeah. And the bugbear is a paladin, and the tiefling is a bard. Yes. And like I tried saying earlier, how about from the top to the bottom, you guys introduce your characters.
Okay, I'm Kravenstetten. I am a Goliath sorcerer, and I'm currently in town joining up with the guild because I want to get some cash in order to retake my temple. Right now I'm drinking.
How much are you drinking?
A Goliath's amount.
Wow. That is a very interesting perk. Not happy, Pat. Okay, am I the next one? Which top to bottom are we talking about here?
You're the next.
Alright. So, I'm Elysia Solaris. But everyone calls me Elfie. And that's because I used to live in the woods, but then some guy, basically stole me and enslaved me, and I ran off. And I was living all the time with humans, and they all always die, because for some reason they just live so shortly. But everyone kept calling me Elfie because no one was able to pronounce my name. And so now I'm Elfie. And I usually traveled around, stealing from the rich guys and giving it to the poor guys mostly, and obviously keeping some for myself because I need to eat as well. But I had too much, money on my head, and so I decided, maybe I should move ahead and move to some other island. So there's that. I'm a wood elf, and yeah. Shady thieving rogue who tends to not steal from people he doesn't know.
All right, Luciano, your turn.
I can't hear you, Luciano.
Neither can I.
Sorry, everybody, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties.
Okay, so Luciano has difficulties. Let's skip over. What's the next?
And pin. Alright, Beast, your turn.
I'm getting. Colin, push talk, please. Thank you. I'm playing Kirstan the Black. I'm a 7'4" bugbear. No fur on his face, just a mohawk. Black chainmail. He seems to be missing his right eye. He's got a patch over that, and he has this big tooth greatsword like sheath on his back, along with a large, large mace as well.
Can anyone hear me now?
Yes.
I can hear you now.
Excellent. So, my audio is bad, and, obviously outside of character. I play Morthos. Morthos is currently walking around talking to people who are inside the guild hall. He is a 5'9" tall tiefling. His skin's a dark red color, and aside from the clearly inhuman skin color, there's nothing about him that betrays that he's the supernatural sort. He's very quick, he's naturally moving, and he's got tons of energy. But whenever he talks to people, he's very polite. He wears normal leather armor. He has got a rapier at his belt, and he is very polite to everyone that he talks to, but he is not particularly shy about approaching people, so odds are naturally he'll approach any party that looks to be gathering.
All right, Milo, it's your turn. Introduce your character.
Right.
Speaking of which, you haven't actually finished your sheet, but that's fine.
I am. My name is Dikekekek. I am Araka. And I came to this realm because I wanted to find shiny things. I have leather armor. I'm a diminutive figure with leather armor and, of course, wings. I've been living here for a while, and I've gotten over somewhat my obsession with shiny things, but I'm still looking for them. And now I'm also trying to, now I also have some interest in taking care of people around here. And nature especially.
Okay, now you guys are in the guild hall. What are you gonna do?
I've just noticed something, just as a little off topic. Can you hear me? Good, I'm not pushing up. Okay. So the only person who has the name of the actual character inside of the game is Santan. Right? So how do we get that name in? It would be fun if we all would have our names, so we can actually articulate our names instead of just.
I'm gonna chime in. Hopefully y'all can still hear me. If you go over to the little chat box, So, okay, there is on our screens on Roll20, there are at the top right, there's like all these little symbols. If you go to the gear symbol, the first thing you're going to see is display name. Change that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
awesome. No, I think that would be a good idea. Let's just change our name, and so everyone can actually see what the character is called.
Yes, and speaking of which, I should probably move my logo so it's not in front of Milo's name.
Thanks.
And like as a profile picture, you basically just put like the picture of like the creature you want to be or something.
That's
awesome.
Can
I had
if
no
you
idea you
have
could do
it.
that.
You can if you have it.
That part you have to do on the outside of the game. Oh, there's the settings and stuff.
Nice.
So Morthos starts walking over to Alfie, and in his naturally cheerful mood, he starts questioning her. So, hey, what quests are you thinking of taking? He asks, hopefully naturally.
Now, another question. Do we speak in third person or in first person?
First person. Well, it really depends on how your character wants to portray themselves. If you want to speak in the third person, you can, or else, you could be seen as crazy if you speak third person. But it's generally assumed you're going to speak first person. It all depends on how you want your character to be viewed.
I see. So, hi there, stranger. What is a quest?
So over on the little board over there, we can start to see different things that we can do. If, for instance, you want to go take out some goblins, then we go and we grab one of the pieces of paper from over there. And that way we know what it is that we're going to be doing ahead of time. It's a handy device for all of the newcomers here. The only reason I know this is that I helped set up one of these little guild offices in a city I came from before I came over here.
Can we keep their goodies after we kill them?
Carpenstein comes over. We can keep whatever we want, so long as the enemies are dead.
Alright, okay. How do we make sure that they're actual enemies and we don't like get locked up or something?
I mean, it doesn't really matter. If they're on the board, they did something.
Okay, well,
And
good for me.
if they did something, we need to fix that, and from there we take everything.
Of course, we could also try talking to them, but a lot of people, for a range of reasons, tend to prefer the stabby approach, if you know what I mean.
The stabby approach gets you more loot.
If they're goblinoids, they all deserve to be destroyed anyway.
Yeah, you don't have to be seen when you kill them. You could just sneak up from behind and then pretend like it wasn't you. So you kind of don't get into trouble in case you get the wrong one.
And
I mean,
remember-
there's no real right and there's no wrong when it comes to goblins, really. You kill them. That's all it is. That's all
I
you
mean,
do.
we could definitely try to coexist with them, provided they're not doing anything destructive, but I mean, I understand where you're coming from.
There's no coexistence with goblins. They are here to steal your stuff, and
Hello.
you're
And
there
you're
to
here
either
to
protect
steal
them, and you're there to take their stuff. This is how it is in the Northlands. There's
Alright.
nothing up there in terms of resources. So you deserve what you have, or you don't. How do you figure that out? By killing each other.
He speaks truth. As a goblinoid myself, I know what foul creatures we can be.
So you go and basically just slaughter around people for goodies.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it's not a complicated process. Doesn't need to be. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I can live with that, I guess.
Now, walks up to the board and says, "Now, as for which quest to start with,
You
What-
all notice one quest in bold saying, deal with 10 residents of the Western Zone.
This one looks rather promising. I notice going over to grab it just as we all start to move towards the same one.
Uh,
Given 10 residents of the Western Zone.
okay, but
That's
it doesn't say like deal with 10 mass murders or killers. It says residents, so they just live there. Is like
Yeah.
the East and the West in danger or something? Are they like fighting? Or is this just, we want that zone, get rid of the people?
I mean, really, it doesn't matter so long as we get paid.
That's true, but that does give us a lot of wiggle room. We could also talk them out of doing whatever mischief they're doing instead of murdering them. That puts us in a lot less danger, that's for sure.
Well, provided
got-
they actually speak.
True.
The only way to get ready to head back up to, like, say, the Northlands or whatnot is to put ourselves in danger. If we don't do that, then we're not going to be ready. So the more danger, the better, as far as I'm concerned.
Perhaps someone in this hole knows what creatures lurk in that zone.
Can you repeat that, please?
I said perhaps someone in this place knows what creatures lurk in the southern zone.
Who else is around us? Zalrok.
Well, there's someone at the reception desk who you all know to be the person in charge of giving information. But as you know, the Western Zone is the forested hills.
I suppose one of us should go over there and ask them a question, huh? But ultimately, something we have to ask ourselves is, if we're all interested in this, shouldn't we work together? I think that would probably be safer. Although, if someone wants to go off on their own quest, that's definitely possible, but that would put them in a lot more danger. Even if the 10 residents of the Western Zone are actually friendly.
Well, aside from that, if a group goes over and a person goes singularly over, and that person starts looting everyone, chances is the group goes and loots that person who tries to loot them. I mean, it's kind of like...
Hello,
Yeah.
J-Salt.
That
Welcome
and
to the
also, it's
table.
easier. I mean, they didn't specify whether they wanted these people alive or dead, but assuming they want them alive, because why? Otherwise, they would have told us to kill them. It's much easier to kidnap people if it's in a group.
Alright, so, how about we set up a bit of a strategy here? Because we have a couple of people who want them killed, we have a couple of people who want them kidnapped, others who want to talk to them. How exactly should we, approach this? It's not really helpful if one goes over and starts holding dialogue, and then another one just charges in from behind and just start butchering each other, because the person who talks in the front will likely get a blade in their body or something.
I really don't care how it's done, so long as it meets the requirements. So I'm good with whatever you guys decide.
We don't even know what sorts of skills we all possess. I know that I'm a bard, but I don't know what other abilities everyone else has. For instance, I have the ability to help inspire people, and if I sing them a song or if I tell them a story, then it's entirely possible that I could help someone out in a pinch because they feel so inspired. But that doesn't mean much if I don't know what you all are capable of. So
I'm a sorcerer. I can, with a divine soul, I can both heal you and destroy you.
I would ask simply, what other information do we have on this quest?
Yeah, is that all that was written there? Just deal with the 10 residents?
Let us approach the proprietor of this place and find out what exactly the details of this job is.
Okay, well, where is the Bart guy? Bart guy, why don't you go over and like talk to the guy? You're like very inspirational and stuff. You're better suited for that.
On it, guys. I suppose we are gonna work together, which is good, but I'll go and see what information I can acquire using my bardic ways. And so I walk over to the proprietor.
Yes. Hello there, Morthos. What would you like to know about the job?
So I and a couple of other adventurous sorts are planning to go to the Western Zone to deal with 10 residents. Now we know what sort of environment we can expect. We know that it's going to be a generally forested area with hills. But what are the residents we're going to be dealing with? Do you have any information that can help us plan a strategy here?
There's quite a number of beings in the forested hills.
Well, that wasn't quite helpful, now was it?
And I walk over and
Hold
sit
on, guys.
gotta give our DM a second here, guys.
I have a lot of information written down on a thing that I can't show you or else. The forested hills have some bandits and giant animals and gnolls and quite a lot of other things, but there's been some kobolds in the area that have been that have been ruining supply runs from the coast, so mostly we just want you to deal with that, but if there's any other creatures that you find along your way, that's perfectly fine to deal with too. The culling of, or even just making them friendlier towards the guild hall will be much appreciated.
Excellent. So we don't have to murder today if we don't have to. That's great news. I know, unfortunately, I do have a feeling that some of our party members will be a little bit less than pleased with that option, but it's nice to know that if we just stop them from murdering people, that will be enough.
What if we exterminate them?
That also works. It's just not the required path.
Well, I have to say, they come over and they steal supplies that don't belong to them, and just kill people. So if they are killers, we could just kill them. Because the thing is, if we go over and we talk to them and they're like, oh yeah, we won't hurt anyone anymore, chances are in a week they just start over again because they think we're gone. So maybe let's just get rid of the problem altogether.
I don't think that's a bad approach, but even in conversing with them and stopping them from being hostile temporarily, if we do decide to eliminate them, if we can stop them from attacking for even a minute or two, that can make a big difference. I'm over here thinking of our ability to survive.
Our abilities to survive will be enhanced by the amount of experience we get in combat with these creatures. It's best if we exterminate them.
Not a bad point. But is that is that all the information everyone needs, or does anyone else have any questions they would like to ask?
We do it very simple. We do it very simple, guys. Listen very well. How about we send in the bard, and if they start attacking him, we just raise it to the ground.
I'm down for that plan if everyone else is down. Personally, I have no doubt in my ability to soothe raging souls. I don't think it's a bad idea for us to stop them from attacking us and then just stab them in the back when they're not expecting it. That's a plan I'm unopposed to. I'm not necessarily a fan for keeping these people alive. I'm just over here thinking of how we can suffer the least amount of damage in combat.
If we spared their lives, would they feel grateful? So grateful, in fact, they would pull shiny things out of hiding places?
That's definitely a possibility.
Or what we can do is we can kill a few of them, and then while the others are afraid, then we can negotiate.
That's also fair. What we really need to do is maybe start walking towards the territory and then come up with a plan as we start to approach. Because I noticed that the proprietor of our quest over here is starting to look at us with a little bit of fear, because it's possible we may sound vaguely, murdery.
Considering the proprietor is the one who wants them killed, I don't think he has much of an issue with that.
He just needs to make sure that he pays and we'll get the job done.
Yeah, let's head out, guys. I walk on the back.
Are we going to decide on a walking order?
No,
I don't know if that's a
I
thing.
walk on the back.
Okay. I don't know if that's a thing we need to do, but some campaigns do like to do things in like a walking order sort of way.
No, it's just considering that I'm a rogue, I really like other people to be in front so that I can always see where their hands are. And worst case, where their backs are. But nothing personal.
I will go first. I can scout ahead.
I will stay in the. I will stay.
So I can do a lot of different things. I can heal and I can take an attack, so I'll be in the middle.
I'll stay in the third.
Good, Colin.
Lead on!
Alright. You guys leave the guild hall. You guys all
I'll stay right in front of Isif.
Alright, you guys have your supplies, you guys are ready to go, you march out of the guild hall zone and into the forested hills. And this is where you get, and after around 10 minutes...
You're breaking up.
Sorry. After around 10 minutes, you guys...
I hate to be that guy, but that breakup is really bad.
Damn it. Alright, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, so...
No, we
Is
can't
it
hear
possible? Is it possible that whenever you turn something on, it stops working in Discord?
I'm starting to think that might be the case because our dear DM is currently out.
This
I think we
is
scared him away.
annoying as all
Oh, dear.
crap.
We were too ready to murder. That was the problem.
Chaos hates everything.
Tonight's
Oh,
game is
we're
brought to you
done
by.
Alright,
Tonight's game.
can you fuckers hear me now?
Yes, look, this. He's gonna just summon up a dragon to eat us all now. He's like, fuck it.
Just send in a huge meteor to crush us all.
You might want to type in the description of what you want us to do, Zalrok, because we can't hear you.
Maybe hop out of the game chat and then hop back in, Zal.
Alright, Zalrok is typing in Roll20, so hopefully something...
Tonight's game is brought to you by Griffin Grease. When you need to grease your Griffin, just pick up Griffin Grease.
All right, I hope everyone can see the Roll20 chat because that's where our dear DM, our DD is currently chilling.
Nice. Yeah, it will take a while until everything is tired.
Also, the audio, in my experience in the other D&D campaign, the audio when I'm on like the actual Roll20 has never been an issue. So maybe next time that's a thing to consider, unless y'all have had bad experiences with it. But we all march over through to the Forested Hills. Yeah.
Yeah.
How far are the actual forested hills?
I would assume that we assume that we march a couple of miles. When suddenly, the weather out here sure is nice, guys. It's a very nice day for some murder.
I'm just waiting for some sort of traders to come along so we can raid them.
No, we're not supposed to be dealing with the trader. We're not supposed to be dealing with the merchants. We're supposed to be dealing with kobolds or anything that's, not a merchant.
Yeah, but we can get stuff from the merchant.
Do you want to trade stuff or do you want to do it murdery?
So this might lead to there being an order against us.
If I have to trade, I have to give them something.
So you do want to do it murdery. Also, Milo, I heard you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being in the chat, being here with us. Alright, guys, it's time for us to murder some orcs. Hell yeah.
Oh, we don't know what they're doing yet, so let's wait till we find what they're doing.
Oh no, Callan's starting to infect me with the murderiness.
What can I say? I'm infectious.
I'm a little bit too ready to murder anything that doesn't look like me. It's bad.
Well, it's not a matter of looking like you, it's a matter of whether they have stuff or not.
Most people have things, guys. Also, can you set up an initiative encounter, or is this not going to start off as a combat thing, Zalrok?
Okay, you hear me, yes?
Yes, we hear you right now.
Yeah.
Well, they are orcs, which means they will try murdering you.
Cool.
Let's
roll
get ready
initiative, everybody.
Do you know how to set up the little initiative thing so that way our initiative counts can actually be on a counter?
That requires tokens, which I don't have.
I mean, I rolled a natural 20, not a natural 20, but I rolled a 17 so hopefully I get to go first.
Yeah, make sure you all click initiative.
How do I roll initiative on here?
On your character
There's on your character sheet. If you go over to your core, sorry Zalrok, your audio is cutting out again. On your character sheet, if you go over to core, right underneath your advantage toggle thing, there's something that says initiative. Click on it.
So
wait a second. How exactly do you just click on it?
Yeah, yours is already rolled.
Okay.
Alfie. Yeah, you got a 19.
Alright.
okay, no one better be looking on my screen on the stream.
I tried clicking on it, it didn't work.
Are you clicking on the word initiative or on the whole box?
I click on, let me check right now. I click on the word. I don't click on the actual box. Yeah. Also, oh no, you were the one person who hadn't rolled. I don't know how we're going to do it since you rolled 3 times.
We'll take the first one.
Take the first one.
Okay, cool.
GM roll. 1d20 plus 1.
Look at my beautiful initiative.
All right, so ties are gonna go to the players in initiative roll. So Milo, then it's an orc, then it's Morthus, and then it's Elfie, and then it's an orc. Then it's
How many orcs are there?
There's 4.
there's 4 orcs.
Alright.
And then it's Kirsten, however you say that. And then it's Kaylin's character,
Craven. just call him Craven.
Craven, and then it's an orc.
What is their distance to us? Are we gonna have to? How far are we gonna have to move?
They are. You all saw them within 30 feet of you. So.
Okay, cool. So we can move within striking distance. Got it.
Yes.
I will shoot an orc.
I'll just throw a fireball.
Well, it's Milo's turn, so his turn.
Milo, do you know how to roll your attacks?
Longbow, I think I just click it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm shooting the orc that looks the most ready to attack us. Do I have advantage or not?
You do not have advantage.
Okay. Normal roll. Got it.
That's unfortunately a miss.
So Milo, you can still move. Do you want to do anything else, or do you want to end your turn since your attack missed?
I take off into the air to get above the battle.
Smart.
Alright, are you gonna go 50 feet into the air?
Let's say about 30 feet into the air and about 20 feet forward.
Nice.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, now it's an orc's turn.
Hell yeah.
Alright, the closest orc will speed right towards. Alright, what order are you guys in like position?
Who's at the front of the walking order, guys?
Didn't you say you were, Milo?
Yeah, they're now in the air, so...
Then I would have been second, probably.
I'm third, I think. Yeah, I was in the middle, so I'm third.
The orcs were like in this kind of pattern here. Like a few miles outside of the forested hills, so the closest orc, which is this one, is going to use his bonus action to go right towards its speed, right to the closest individual, and then use a great axe attack against Santin. Also a beast that's a really hard name to say.
Just call him Santan.
Alright, it's charging right towards Santan. I know Morthos, but he's in the air, which means you can't use a great axe to hit it, so 20.
So he misses.
Or is that orc not gonna roll to attack? Because nothing's appearing on our end.
Oh, well, it rolled an 18. Is that a hit?
Yes, my AC is 16.
Alright. It does that much damage.
Oh, Kirsten's dead?
You're not dead. You're just
Yeah,
now
I know, yeah,
knocked
I
done.
just-
So the great axe comes at you, and then you just get knocked unconscious instantly from this orc. Slashing through you and knocking you unconscious.
So then is that the end of the orc's turn?
Yes, because it moved, it used a bonus action, it attacked, and yeah, so that's that orc's turn. It is now your
My
turn.
turn. Yeah. So at this point, my good friend Morthos / me, I'm going to immediately move over to Kirstan's side, and I am going to use one of my spells. I'm going to use Healing Word before things start to get out of hand here. Oh, it asked me to cast. Okay, I'm going to use it on him since he's right next to me. It's going to do 7 healing points. So hopefully that takes our friend out of being bloodied. And at this point, I am going to stand my ground, and that will be the end of my turn.
You weren't going to attack the orc because that's a bonus action.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
I thought that was an attack. Well, that's
Healing
useful.
Healing Word is a bonus action spell.
I forgot that, so thanks. So then in that case, instead of just standing my ground, I am going to take out my rapier. Does 10 probably doesn't hit, does it?
No.
Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna miss. And I guess that will end my turn. 'Tis quite unfortunate that it ended that way, but it'd be like that sometimes.
Oh, alright, Santan. Because of the healing, you're no longer unconscious, but you are prone, so when it becomes your turn, you'll have to spend half your movement to get up. So, now it is Elfie's turn.
Right. So, can I like sneak over and attack him from the back? That first orc?
If you want to sneak, you'd have to roll a stealth check versus their perception, and then move to their back. Yes.
Alright, so let's see. Stealth. Wait, it asks. Wait. So I click stealth, but it asks me input value. Just normal roll?
Yeah, it's a normal roll. You don't have advantage. All right. There, you actually beat their perception, which means you are able. You're now perfectly stealthed. Oh, and because it's the forested hills, you're able to blend in. You're almost invisible because of your Mask of the Wild ability, because of your wood elf.
Nice.
So you're actually able to now hide in the bushes and the forest itself to be able to get behind an orc.
Nice. And so now I can use maybe my dagger to stab this person?
You could use any weapon you want, and you would need to get behind an orc.
Well, I'm already behind.
All right. You
Like I snuck there, right?
yes. Well, you're able to move 35 feet, which means you're able to move quite a distance. So
Yeah. Alright. So I take my dagger and then I try to. It's a normal roll, right?
yeah. Well, actually, you would have advantage, but
Shit.
that's actually fine. So you actually hit with that attack.
Okay.
Oh, and because you have an ally within 5 feet of you, you can use your sneak attack bonus on that same attack too.
Nice. Okay. How? Because I just. How do I? Yeah.
So you roll that, you press that little dagger button, and then you roll 1d6 for your sneak attack.
Okay. So now I rolled the dagger already, right?
You know that little 23 that with the dagger 2060 dagger button? You would
Yeah.
click the dagger button, and it would do the damage like I showed you. Like it shows 7 piercing.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't get that. So again.
All right. You know that the attack roll you did.
Yeah.
There's a when you look over the word dagger, it lights up,
Yeah.
so you can click it,
Yeah.
and that'll roll damage. The 23 is your to hit. To actually do damage, you need to click the dagger button.
Okay. So I click dagger and then it says advantage, right?
No. Like on the chat.
Okay.
Yes, like that. So
Okay. Got it.
you do 8, and now roll 1d6 damage for your sneak attack bonus damage.
All right. So 1, 6.
So you dealt 9 damage in total to that orc.
Nice.
Whose turn is it now?
So you take your dagger and stab it right in the back of the orc, but it's still standing because orcs are quite buff and muscular. So something like a dagger isn't going to kill them instantly, but you did quite a good chunk of damage to that orc.
Eating now, I take it.
Oh yes, quite.
That's awesome to see.
So, Alfie, is that the end of your turn?
I guess because I was moving and I was hitting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, now it's
unless I can vanish, but I don't think so.
No, I
Yeah,
don't think you can. So it's an orc's turn now. Okay, so now a completely separate orc from that one is going to try and attack the rogue that attacked its friend there.
He's going after me. Yeah.
Roll 25. And unfortunately, that's a hit. Roll. And that's 11 slashing towards Elfie. So you get slashed across the back. Milo, you're producing a lot of static. You're actually breathing on your mic.
Sorry. I actually think that was cat purring. But, alright.
Okay, so 11 slashing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, with that, Elfie's unconscious. So, you did a bit of you did a lot of damage, but now you're down.
Yeah. I did better than the first, though. Come on.
Yeah, indeed. So, and that was, and the orc is now going to charge towards the sorcerer because everyone always needs to kill the sorcerer. And
Wait a
that's
second. Did we
that's-
have everyone?
Well, not everyone's unconscious.
Okay.
Also, Kerr Santan is now awake.
Yeah.
So, it is Kerr Santan's turn now.
Have either of the two orcs that have attacked that he held me?
Have either of the orcs attacked the person who healed you? No.
So do they think I'm still unconscious? Can I like try to get stealth on them for pretending to be unconscious?
You will have disadvantage on that stealth check because of your armor type.
I'm still gonna give it a whirl.
All right, because you have disadvantage, we have to take that 11, but otherwise you're able to beat their perception and actually sneak behind an orc. So.
Well, I'm not sneaking. I'm just since I have long limbs, I'm not getting up yet. I'm just gripping the hilt of my sword, and the person who dropped our rogue, I'm just gonna like bring the sword up between his legs.
All right, roll attack roll. With advantage.
Looks like it wasn't needed.
Did you not set query advantage?
It should be it should be whichever rolls the highest, or the first roll is the normal roll.
Well, we'll take the 26. So roll the damage. So this is the same one that the rogue attacked that knocked you down, or a different one?
Different one, because it was the one that came up behind her and then slashed her in the back. Since I have stealth and it's my first attack this round, I will use my bugbear ability.
Well, because of bugbear surprise and the slashing damage you're doing, you instantly just cleave that orc in two, and it's out of the fight.
And then I will roll up onto my feet and growl at the one that had dropped me just a moment ago.
All right, now there's 3 orcs. One heavily injured, but 2 that are still healthy. So
the one that was that dropped me originally. The one that's still there.
Yes, it's still alive, but there's still healthy ones, and the one you attacked was just instantly killed by you. So
Yes, and that's my turn.
all right, and now it is. Unfortunately, it's an orc's turn. So, an orc that's still healthy goes right up towards the bard
Oh no.
and attacks the bard.
Come at me.
Roll 1d20 plus. Is that
Oof.
it?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So,
It would have been amazing if it hadn't. That would have been a super high armor class. Oh,
it does that.
I am knocked unconscious, and at this moment, as I am falling, I sure hope that everyone remembers the healer who helped out before, because oof, that's not good for me, guys.
The bard is down. The party is dying before it could really start.
So it's all right now. It should be. Is it two orcs who get a turn, or is it next the Goliath's turn?
Now it is the Goliath's turn.
Yeah. Thank goodness. Also, our Goliath friend cannot speak at the moment. There's a bad storm happening, so that, and in case anyone who's watching the stream is curious as to why they're not going to hear our good friend's audio, that's why.
That is perfectly acceptable. All right. Typing away, wondering what they're going to do.
You should be able to. Yes.
Yes, you should be able to use Spare the Dying, but because you have an orc in front of you, if you move it, you would get an opportunity attack. But if you stay there, you may die. So there's that. Because you're one of the only people still up. Except for Milo, so he still gets his turn. Oh wait, oh no wait, he already did his turn. Never mind.
In case it's unclear, our Goliath pal, I don't know a word for friend that begins with letter G, is getting away from the orc and is casting a fireball at said orc. I don't know if Callan can roll for damage, or I don't remember how the fireball cantrip works. Let me check.
Firebolt, they can roll it on their core, and it's right there in the attacks and spellcasting macros. You would just need, when it says advantage, it would be normal, and for level it would be 1 or 0. So considering you're only level 1, of course you'd only be rolling 1 damage die. Kalen, like I said, or you can go to your character sheet, and attack and spell casting has everything written down there already.
Just click on the thing you want to do.
Yes. So the wounded one is this one.
Cool.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Damage, and for some reason Zalrok's having a hard time coming through in terms of audio. I can see the little button, but no one, at the very least, I can't hear him. I don't know if anyone else can.
Zalrok.
His attack roll should include his whatever his spellcasting ability is. Just got the D20 plus 2.
I'm having a hard time hearing everyone. So that's weird.
1d20 plus 2, but even with their charisma, it would still miss, so...
I was just hoping.
Go to type something here.
I was just checking to make sure my internet was still working, because I wasn't able to hear anyone for a hot second.
Maybe it's your internet, considering you live in the same area.
No, I go to the same university as our Goliath friend, but I'm a digital student. I live in a different state.
Alright, so, Raftenstein missed their attack, unfortunately. Yes, I will butcher names. This is how Zalrok rolls. And now it is another orc's turn. They will just try to hit the Aracroan. You're not in the air, because that is a thing that's still a threat.
Alright.
J-Salt, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, buddy. And now Zal will...
Just wait and see that attack roll.
Yeah.
Hey, hold your goddamn horses. Of course, because wait, Milo, you said you were 30 feet in the air?
Yeah.
Alright, then I don't have to roll for disadvantage. That's a miss.
Yes.
Alright, and with that orc's miss, it is now your turn, Milo.
Shoot the wounded orc.
Alright, because you're in the air, you have advantage.
Advantage?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
Darn. Alright. Head up a little higher, maybe 50 feet in the air. And over the orcs.
Alright, now it is Morthos's turn.
Well, Morthos is unconscious, so, and
you
I don't
can-
know. Probably can't do anything unconsciously,
actually,
right?
You can do something. You can do your death
Oh,
save.
that's right, I can do a death save. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's a fail. Ouch. I don't even remember what it's supposed to surpass. Is it supposed to be like
It's supposed to be
over 10?
It's supposed to be 10 or higher.
Yeah, so that's a fail on my part. Oof. I somehow managed to get more unconscious following that. And that's the end of my turn, I guess.
Of course, it even says if you get a success, so... And, okay, now that, that is done, you guys already, murdered, what? Actually, you guys murdered the second orc in the line. There's still the first orc in the line, so... Oh well, it doesn't matter. So that orc is going to try and shoot the Erekroan in the air. I guess it doesn't want to kill the sorcerer for some reason, but it is gonna go and shoot the thing that's in the air for some reason.
Oof.
Actually, you guys ignore those because he has disadvantage. So.
Oh, thank goodness.
and besides, those two numbers are separate anyway. So the 6 plus 5 is 11, and the 16 plus 5 is 21. So does the 21 hit you? Actually, no, it's disadvantage, so it's 11. Does the 11 hit you, Milo?
My armor class is 14, so I don't think so.
Alright, so the orc misses, and now it is... let's see, who's the next one?
Isn't it Beast's turn?
Actually, it is Elfie's turn.
Oh no, it's Elfie.
Beast has 13 initiative, so... Elfie, you can also do a death saving throw.
Click on the death saves thing right below temporary hit points.
It's also right next to your hit dice number. Iseth?
Sorry, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so hit dice like this.
Alright, next to your hit dice is the death save. You can try and you need to get 3 successful death saves in order to become stable.
Okay.
Oof.
Nope.
So
I feel you there.
That's a failure, but we do have Kaelin who's still up, and they have Spare the Dying cantrips, so if everyone survives this encounter, Kaelin can bring you back from death.
Okay.
And of course, for bringing people stable, all you have to do, if you don't have Spare the Dying, is to... What is it? Use a medicine check in order to... No, a survival check, yes, to bring someone stable.
That was medicine.
I'm going with survival. It makes more
Gotcha.
sense.
So whose turn is next?
Alright, that was Elfie's turn. One of the orcs is already the one after Elfie is already dead, so now it is someone's turn. Alright, I have to check initiative.
I think now's Mr. Beast's if the next orc is dead.
Yes, it's Beast's turn. So
Yeah.
Santan, you're up.
I'm gonna try to finish off the one that's injured. Which unfortunately does not hit. So that's my turn because it's an action to do lay on hands, and we need to kill some of these orcs before I can, pump healing into people who are just one health.
Actually, I just set your thing to query advantage since you are always advantage. So, please roll again. I'm gonna say roll again.
Why would I have advantage?
No, because your thing was set to always advantage, so I fixed it.
Oh, okay. Well, it's just the first number if it's not advantaged.
Oh yeah, so unfortunately you missed with that, so now it's... Alright, so now it would be... Let's see, 13... 6 is that, so... It's a living orc's turn, and they are going to try and attack. Actually, I think this is the one that's right next to Kaelin, so they're gonna try attacking Kaelin. Rip sorcerer. Rip sorcerer.
Zalrok, your audio's cutting out again.
I am not Zalrok. I am Zalrok.
DM, your audio's cutting out again.
I know, and it's annoying. Yes. Rip. Oh, no, wait. You, sorcerer, you have a thing for your race. Use it.
Why do the orcs get +5 to their attack rolls?
Because they're
Is
orcs.
it tactics?
No, it's because they have +3 strength and they get proficiency, so of course it's +5. This is why I hate it when players don't put their things. Alright, for you roll a d12 and you can ignore damage instead of use a reaction to ignore damage. So all right. Now you take that number and minus that by the amount of damage that you took, and then now you're at the now, and you can only do that once per combat, unfortunately. Actually, per short rest. So, you're not dead. Or unconscious.
No, you're not dead. You're not unconscious either. You're still standing. Possibly bloodied, but I don't know.
Well, that's slashing damage, so you're bloodied, but you're not unconscious. So, yes, now it's your turn. Alright. What is going to happen now? I wonder what.
Yes.
Now you're stable,
Yes.
but you're still prone.
That's fine. I'm just happy to not be about to die this instant. Could possibly still die, just not right now. That's good.
You're at 1 HP.
1 HP is better than no HP, baby.
Woo, and yes, so
Is it Milo's turn now?
well, unless unless the sorcerer has a bonus action spell they can use, or something bonus actioned.
Are any? I know a bunch of cantrips are bonus action. Didn't realize quite how many were, but let me check to see if mine are actually bonus actions.
Cure wounds is an action. Spare the dying is also an action, so you cannot.
Darn, vicious mockery is an action. I thought maybe it was a bonus since it did so little damage.
Yeah, so unfortunately can't use cure wounds and spare the dying. Yeah, so
I also can't use cure wounds again. I can only use it like once, I think. Once per like short rest.
no, you have cure wounds until you run out of spell slots. You have like two spell slots.
That's true. I was confused. I was thinking of another role-playing game. That was my bad.
You cannot use cure wounds because it's a regular action, and spare the dying is a regular action. So
If you have healing word, that's a bonus action, I believe.
they do not have healing word. Alright, so it is now the last orc's turn, and they are going to again try attacking Milo.
If nothing else, our Birdman superhero is definitely a good distraction.
Yeah. Ooh.
So
Wait, that's
Whoa.
2 dice.
8
There were
plus-
2 dice there, but
No, you do it. You do it separately, then add 5 to both, and then the lowest one is the one that counts. So that 8 plus 5 is 14. Does
8
that
plus
hit?
5 is 13, and
Is
shouldn't.
13. Yes. So it does
Shouldn't.
not.
My AC is 14, so
Yeah.
perfect.
Does not hit. The Birdman is still alive and not being hit. And now it's Milo's turn.
Okay, I now change target from the wounded orc to the orc that shot at me. And do I have advantage?
You are in the air, so yes. That's a hit.
Yes, finally.
Our Birdman is a legend.
All right. The shot of the bow hits the orc, but the orc is still standing. All right. Because the let's see. It is now the injured orc's turn. The original injured orc, the one that knocked down Milo. because no, knocked down Morthos because Morthos attacked that orc, and let's see, because its friend was hit by Milo, it is going to attack
Dekek.
Yes. Names will be butchered and misremembered. That is the critical is ignored. That is a 15. Does that hit the Birdman?
Yes.
Alright, that's 13.
That brings me into the negatives.
Alright, you fall unconscious from how much feet in the air were you?
Oh no.
50?
Oh, this is some bludgeoning damage going on. But yeah, I'm not going to instant murder you because of this, so you just drop down, get a few lightly. You're not going to die from the fall. I'm being nice. You're just unconscious.
Okay, so I go to how many hit points?
You're just at 0. Well, not, yeah, 0.
Alright. Darn.
But you managed to hurt something, so that's good. Okay, now it is the bard's turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to strategize this in my head. I know that Elfie is down, and I know that the Birdman MVP is down, which puts us in a very precarious situation. So my question is, in order to be able to use Cure Wounds on Elfie, which is a very strong spell, would I have to move, thus provoking an attack of opportunity, or is Elfie within range that I can literally lay my hands on her? Because that's one of the things about Cure Wounds. You gotta be able to touch them.
You are right next. Actually, why are you trying to cure wounds when you have Healing Word and that's a ranged spell?
That's true. I'm gonna use that one. You're right. And I'm gonna cast it on Elfie, so that way Elfie's no longer dying. And then it's gonna do 4 healing. It's gonna put Elfie at 4 health, which frankly is in a better situation than me. And then I'm going to turn and use the rapier next to me. The one next to me, is that the one that's wounded?
The one in front of you that Milo shot is the wounded one, yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna strike at that one using my rapier. Does 15 hit?
That is a hit, yes.
Oh, thank goodness. 4 piercing damage. Does it survive or does it die?
Alright, so it got 8 damage previously, and you're dealing an extra 4.
Yee.
It's still alive, guys.
Oh, it's still alive? Okay, in that case, I heal our elfin friend, and then immediately just lunge at the closest orc, and I guess I stab him in the chest. I pull the sword out, and hopefully he's bloodied. I'm hoping that he's almost dead.
Well, he got piercing from an arrow, and they got an additional piercing from your rapier. So he's pretty bloody, I would say.
And I guess that's my turn then. Yeah.
Okay, and let's see though. Oh wait, wasn't that also the one that Elfie also hit?
I believe so.
I thought so, yeah.
Okay, then
That one's almost certainly dead. Should
I'm-
be, hopefully.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that one's dead.
Oh, okay, cool. In that case, I take my sword, instead of, I guess, stabbing it in the chest, I stab it straight through the throat. I pull the sword out, and hopefully it collapses in a really cool way as I do like a dramatic turn for style. Hopefully that means there's only 2 of these monsters left. I think that means there's only 2 left.
Yes,
Yes.
because there was 4.
Also, I'm out of heals, guys. So, I think the next way we're gonna be healed is either our paladin pal helps us out, or we like almost die and we have our Goliath friend just bring us back from the brink. So hopefully that's not a thing that needs to happen.
Right. One of the orcs is injured while another one is still alive. And full health, by the way, so yeah, this battle's gonna take a bit. But, that is the first and second initiative orc out of order, so now there's just the third and fourth one to deal with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the third initiative orc had 7 initiatives, so it is now, let's see, Morthos's, now it's Kersantan's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. How far away is the other injured one?
The injured one is this one. So he's pretty close by. Also, I forgot that it was Ice's turn, so...
Wait.
Okay, well,
Iseth is conscious again, so that means that we have 2 more folks. Yeah.
Alright. So, I go for the injured creature.
Alright, are you gonna do a stealth thing again?
Well, they know already I'm there. I mean, I can try. Yeah, let me try. Let me roll stuff here.
I mean, all you have to do is beat their passive perception, so it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, stealth, I have no advantages, right?
No, because you're already visible, but...
Yeah.
But yeah, that actually, makes you... Because of your natural, Wood Elven, ability to hide anywhere, you're now perfectly hidden again.
Nice. Okay, so slicing or slashing harms them more than piercing. Am I right?
Well, they're not automata, so any type of damage hurts them.
Because I would just go for the dagger again, I guess.
Well, daggers only do 1d4, while all the rest.
Oh, the short sword. I have a short sword, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to go with the one that does the most damage.
I see. Yeah. Okay, so let me try the short sword. So I don't... Wait, do I have advantage on that? I have to fix that?
You would have advantage, yes. So when it says...
Do I have to click on the short sword, or do I have to click on the die?
On the
short
right?
sword.
Yeah, on the short sword, yes.
Okay, so I click advantage.
Yep.
There we go.
And that's a hit. Now you roll the sword button there.
Short sword button.
Yeah.
In the chat log there.
Yeah.
And that's 9 slashing to the injured orc.
Does it die?
Oh, and you also have your 1d6 sneak attack.
Yeah. Do I have to roll that too?
Yes.
Alright, let me see. 1d6. No. Actually, doesn't that like add to?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
So the total damage is 11.
Yes, so that's 11, and I think that's already a previously injured orc, so it's
Yep.
dead
Yeah.
actually.
Nice.
How do you kill it?
Yes, give a great speech about how you murder the evil orc.
You know, it's simple. I stabbed one orc, then I got unconscious, and when I woke up, I just killed another orc, and that's how you kill them. You just like
You just dab it really hard.
you just go on it with
She's a rogue. She's very good at stabbing.
pretty much slicing and stabbing
Where do you stab the orc?
what it hurts.
Oh.
Apparently the orc dies like a very embarrassed man. Ouch. So whose turn is it now? Is it Mr. Oh wait, do you have any other actions? Do you want to do anything else?
Can I do anything else? I don't think.
Did you move? I think you moved already, so I'm pretty sure you did all
I
stuff.
started
Yeah.
over. So yeah, no, I'm good. I'm
Cool.
gone. I'm done.
Next is Beast, right?
Yes, it is
Yeah.
Beast. Oh wait, don't rogues get a... No, that's cunning action at second level, so...
Oh, we have one orc left, so I'll
Yeah.
go roaring, charging towards him, and try to take a nice big old slash at him with my.
Milo, you're still eating the mic. Please stop.
That was like a really intense one too.
Please set up push to talk.
Okay.
Alright, so Beast, what are you gonna do?
I'm a clicking, and it's just not taking it.
It may be having difficulties, so... That's a hit. Oh, and are you stealthed or?
I only get to do that once per battle.
All right, but you managed to heavily injure that orc.
But oh, go ahead, sorry.
All right, how do you manage to heavily injure the orc? It's still alive, but it's quite
That
injured
was the one
now.
focused. Sorry, that was the one focused on the sorcerer, right?
Pardon?
That was the one focused on our Goliath sorcerer friend.
Yes.
Well, I just run up behind him and just like take a big old slice across his back, and then I'm gonna try to intimidate him since we're like really badly injured and the bird boy and Birdman is dying.
All right, roll and intimidate.
I'm not that scary.
The orc laughs at your pathetic intimidation, so it's like, oh, I could still take you out, even though I'm this injured. You're all going to die here.
You first.
All right, but yeah, because of now that you did that, it is now the let's see, yeah, it's the sorcerer's turn. Yes. Do a thing. Hopefully a damage thing. Yeah, well, it's not a fireball, it's a firebolt. Both are different spells, but okay. That's a hit. Roll for damage. For
Click on
the
Firebolt.
word. No. Foot up. Okay, never mind. Okay, so you could have clicked the firebolt, then it would say if you had advantage or disadvantage, then you would choose normal, and then for what level it would be level 1. You do not have advantage. Actually, no, you would have advantage because the what are you doing? Wait, you would have advantage actually because the bugbear is behind this orc. Right. So roll. Advantage.
Do you have advantage toggle? Because if you have advantage toggle on your core section and your character sheet, there should be a thing that says advantage, normal, disadvantage. When you have advantage, you just want to click on the advantage. And when you do, advantage is going to be in red instead of normal being in red, which is what should normally be in red like 95% of the time.
No, Gillen, just use your first firebolt, and then when it says cast at what level, choose one. Like so. And then just, it wouldn't be the...
When you click on Firebolt, make sure you click on the first one and then select the cast at first level. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm hoping that you can, because I know that at least a few of the others can. But yeah.
No, if you don't understand something, don't spam the chat with the same spell, please. No. Kaylin, Killen. After you cast a spell, there's in the chat window, there is, like the roll to hit. There is a word that lights up, and you can click that, and it'll roll for damage. But anyway, I already rolled the damage for you, so it's dead. The orc is dead. So we don't have to deal with this anymore. Now describe how the orc died. I am kind of frustrated. Kind of frustrated right now. Oop. Orkney by the force of the fire. Alright, maybe this works now. I don't know. Anyway, that's that orc dead.
So Orky went up in flames.
Alright, so
Got fried. Fried to crisp.
So with that, you guys have completed 4 out of 10 of the quest so far, and you all get 400 experience. You're all level 2 now.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure I go over to the bird and pump a point of lay on hands into him to get him awake.
Well, Kaylin can also just spare the dying on all the people unconscious. So.
Oh, I thought he was out of. Oh, that's a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a cantrip. It's honestly kind of an insanely powerful cantrip. I mean, it's weird how powerful it is, actually. So, do the orcs have any equipment, any loot that we can take? I know that Callan's very interested in that too.
Oh, what?
We can just take their weapons.
They have their hide armor, they have their great axes, and they have 20 javelins each, including the ones that they threw all at you. And
Javelins?
Yep, I thought that they were attacking using like a bow and arrow, but I was wrong. They were apparently throwing javelins into the air.
yes. And
is it 20 javelins each, or is it 20 javelins total?
20 javelins each.
Okay, cool. And then 4 sets of hide armor. Cool.
As well as 4 great axes.
Yeah, I'm gonna set up notes as soon as the stream's over. So I was making sure I wrote down the stuff they had. There.
How much is such an axe worth?
Yeah, that's in the player's handbook.
It's worth a total of 8 silver pieces for all 4 axes, not for 1 each.
Okay.
I was way off. Actually, it's worth a total of 40 gold pieces. I was looking at great clubs, not great axes.
Shiny.
Nice.
Well, also going to need to prove that we've taken 4 of them so far. And he starts going around and like cutting off heads. Other than the burned one that was already knocked off.
One you technically don't need their heads because, but whatever.
We need to prove that we've vanquished 4 of them.
Well, didn't they want to get rid of the kobolds though?
At this point, Morthos starts going around asking anyone if they need heals. Also, just a quick question. For those of us who leveled up and gained new skills, can we use that immediately, or do we have to go back to the town first? Because I now have a new healing ability. No one needs it, because we're all... Actually, no, I think some of us might need it. But would I be able to do that here, or do we have to go back to town first?
I'm going to... Let's see. I'm going to end the stream soon, so we're going to say that
We are returned.
you're all going to go back to town and then continue the quest next game.
Cool.
Alright.
And will that count as like a long rest for us then?
That will count as a long rest, yes.
Heck yeah, we can all use all of our abilities and more now that we're 2.
And of course, not die next time.
Also, good job. I'm really proud of us, given that no one died. I'm saying this in character, so it's fine. I'm proud of our ability to stay alive. Yeah.
And as for gold, that for like treasure from the enemies, I'm going to determine that after the stream, and then let you all know.
Do we just equally share this, or how does this work? Or does this have to be established the next time?
We can establish that off. We can establish that on or off camera, because that's one of those things that like I don't know if people listening to the stream would want to hear that.
Okay.
Yes, as well as all the leveling up, you guys can do that later.
So we level up, and
Half of them are too loud.
Whoever was talking just now, your audio cut out very quickly.
Oh, sorry,
so we level up, and what?
We gain extra hit points. We're going back to town. We're gonna do a long rest, so that way all of our magic, all of our skills, all of our stuff, anything that would need like a reset, we're gonna be able to do it in our next encounter. Also, we're almost halfway through with our quest. Yeah, we're almost halfway through with our quest now.
Well,
because we killed 4 people.
4/10 of the way.
I said almost half, but yeah.
You said almost half, but that sounded like... But it didn't sound like almost half.
What did it sound like? My audio might be glitching up, so...
Yeah, Milo's HP is in... But Milo, just do that after the stream. I'm going to start signing off, okay? Alright, thank you very much everybody for watching. My name is Zalrok Chaos, so thank you all very much for coming. I'll see y'all next time. Take care, and peace out. Bye-bye!